Good morning all my dear students. Welcome to our 7th standard class. So students, this is your second day. Okay, computer lecture का आज क्या है? Second day. Okay student. So let's start our computer subject. Okay, last lecture what we learn? Last lecture we learn computer generation. Yes or no student? So this is our computer book. This is our computer book, information technology. Okay, this book we are using in 7th standard. So students, last lecture we learn computer generation. We learn the computer generation, and also you saw some pictures, yes or no, related to the vacuum tube, yes or no? First generation computer, second generation computer, third generation computer, fourth generation and fifth generation. Okay students, so you saw the pictures of vacuum tube, transistor, yes or no students? Transistors there, integrated circuits. Okay, so this now these lectures we continue about your exercise, and also we revise the chapter or lesson once again, so you can get better understand. So computer generation. Okay, this is your first page. Okay, this is your first page, computer generation. Okay students, so look at this picture. This is a picture of vacuum tube. Okay, this is a picture of vacuum tube. Okay, so students, last lecture you saw the pictures of vacuum tube, yes or no? So this is a picture of vacuum tube. Next page, this is a picture of transistor. Okay, this is a picture of transistor. Who developed the transistor? So John Mauchly. Okay, John Mauchly invented or introduced the transistor. Okay students, next is a look at this picture students. Next page. Okay, next page, this is a computer generation. Okay, this is a table. Okay, this table shown in below the computer generation and period of generation, yes or no? So look at this picture. This is a first generation. Okay, here first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, fifth generation and sixth generation. Okay, year is also given over here. Okay, year also is given over here. 1940, 1956, 1956 to 1963. Okay, so first generation is 1940 to 96. Okay, vacuum tubes are used in first generation computer. Second generation, which year? 1956 to 1963. Transistors are used in that computer. Third generation, 1964 to 1971, integrated circuits. Okay, integrated circuits are used in a third generation of computer. I already last lecture I already taught you, yes or no? You learn it, yes or no student? Fourth generation, 1971 to 1990, microprocessor. And now we are in which generation of computer? Fifth generation. Which year? 1992 till present, yes or no? Students, you understand? Okay, so and also learn the features of each generation of computer, yes or no? You saw the PPT of that generation. Okay, in this lecture again I will show you the pictures, then you can get better understand. Okay, so don't worry about that. Now next picture, next page, this is a picture of vacuum tube circuits, punch card. Okay, so picture of punch card. Next picture is the second generation features. Okay, in your book the briefly explanation given. Okay, generation of computer features. Okay, features of computer. Okay, look at this, features of each generation of computer. The briefly explanation is given in your book, so you read the lesson carefully, then you get the better understand. Next is the third generation, integrated circuits. Okay, fourth generation, fifth generation, and last is what we learn in the last page, what IT has done to our society. So I told you, yes or no? In our last lecture I told you, and I also told you about the where are the computer are used. Yes or no? Banks. Yes or no? Banks, shop, school. Okay. So where we can use the computer. So these are the explanation I already taught you. Okay. So now come to our PPT. Okay, I will show you the PPT of you. Okay, this is a look at here. Look at this screen, students. Generation of computer. First generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, and fifth generation. Okay. With the help of pictures, you can get better understand. Yes or no, students? So 1940 to 1956 based on vacuum tubes. Second generation transistors was used. Third generation integrated circuit. Okay. Fourth generation very large integrated. Okay. And fifth generation UL ultra large scale integrations technology was used. So students, we already learned it. Yes or no? In last lecture. So now students, this is a picture of a computer. Okay, fifth generation of computer picture. This is a picture of vacuum tubes. Types of computer. Okay, these are the types of computer. Next is a vacuum tube. Introduction to transistors, integrated circuits, microprocessor and assembly language. Okay, look at this. I told you na students, fifth generation which computer are designed. This is a design made in a fifth generation of computer with the artificial intelligence technology. Okay, so look at this picture, students. You can understand. All of you understand fifth generation of computer. Okay, students. So this is a now we are using in this fifth generation of computer. Okay, monitor, CPU, mouse and keyboard. Okay, these are the computer parts are given in this picture. So in a fifth generation of computer, artificial intelligence technology used. Okay, vacuum tubes. So also I taught you about the vacuum tube. Okay, it's an electronic devices that control the flows of electrons in a vacuum. Yes or no? It uses a switch, amplifier or display the screen in many order model, radios, television and computer. Second, transistor. Okay. Third is the integrated circuits. Look at this picture. Microprocessor and my electronic components held on the integrated circuits that contains a computer's central processing unit, CPU. Okay, microprocessor, CPU. All of you know na CPU. CPU is the brain of a computer. Yes or no? This is a memory. And now in fifth generation, artificial intelligence are used in a fifth generation of computer. Okay, student. So come to our features of a computer. Okay, features of a computer. So first generation vacuum tube. It's a inefficient and unreliable to low the accuracy. Okay, power consuming was very high and generate much heat. Last lecture we have already learned it. Yes or no? Second generation computer, transistor are used. Okay, it's a magnetic drums and magnetic tap were used in the second memory. This is a third generation. Okay, third generation integrated circuits. Okay, what is the features of this? The computer was used in a census calculation, military, banks and industry. Size, cost, power requirement and heat generation decreases. Fifth generation VLSI here. VLSI is introduced and used microprocessor based technology. Okay, 1971 year. Mobile laptop. Okay, laptop mobile phones. Semiconductor like RAM, ROM and cache memory is used in a primary memory. Magnetic disks like hard disks, optical disks, Blu-ray disks, flashes memory, okay, are used in a secondary memory. So now okay students, now we are using in fifth generation, okay. Here is a fifth generation of computer. The technology to be used in these machines with the incorporate biochip and VVLSI, very large scale integration, okay. So now look at this picture. This is your fifth generation of a computer. I already show you the picture, okay. Yes or no? You saw the pictures, no? Okay. So students, now you get better understanding in this chapter, yes or no? Yes or no students? Okay, now come to our exercise. Come to our exercise. Last lecture I give you the homework for you, yes or no? Last lecture I give you homework for you. Which homework I give you? Exercise, filling the blanks and true or false question. You only find out the answer. I told you, no students? Yes or no? So students, cross check your answer. If you are finding the answer, just cross check, okay? Okay students, and I told you to write down with pencil, not pen, okay? So student, first come to exercise. Filling the blanks, okay. Come to the exercise. First is the filling the blanks. So here I am, okay. Here I am, here filling the blanks. So students, look at here. First question, filling the blanks. Electronics technology developed after the invention of the dash devices. The answer is vacuum tubes. Electronics technology developed after the invention of the vacuum tube, because vacuum tubes are used in which generation of computer? Fifth generation of computer. Yes or no students? Yes or no? You already learn it. Next, dash generation of electronic computers were built using vacuum tube device. So vacuum tube devices, just now I told you, first generation of computer, okay. First generation of a computer were built using vacuum tube devices. So students, you understand? Third is the dash perform the essential components of a modern store program computer. Concept, answer is a concept. Fourth one, second generation computers were built using transistors. All of you know that. You saw the pictures, yes or no? Second generation computers were built using transistor. Fifth one, a computer that is an order of magnitude more powerful and other computers of its generation is called a supercomputer. It's called a supercomputer. So students, fifth one answer is a supercomputer. Okay, a computer that is used about the 10 times more powerful and other computer of its generation is called a supercomputer, students. Now sixth one, keyboard as input device. Sorry students, keyboard as input devices came into use during the dash generation of computer. Keyboard as input devices. All of you know students, input devices and output devices. We already learned in 5th standard, 6th standard. Yes or no students? Input devices. So input devices means what student? I am just telling you about the Input devices. Input devices means what? We putting the data into the computer. In a simple language, input devices means what? We are inputting, or we are input the data, okay, with the help of parts of a computer. So keyboard, mouse, okay, these are the input devices, okay, keyboard, mouse. Simple example is a keyboard, mouse, okay. With the help of keyboard, mouse, we can input the data into the computer, yes or no? For typing the letter, keyboard we are using, yes or no? So in third generation, okay, keyboard as input devices came into use during the third generation of a computer. Now seventh one, GUI is a features of fourth generation of computer. GUI is a features of a dash generation of computer. Is a which generation of a computer? Fourth generation, okay students. So what is the full form of GUI? Is a graphical user interface, okay, graphical user interface. Students, you understand GUI is a feature of a fourth generation of a computer, okay. You already learned it, the features, which are the features of a different generation of a computer, yes or no? Now come to the next question, question number 2. So all of you clear for filling the blanks? Okay, I will again revise you after, okay. Now come to the question number 2. State whether the following statements are true or false, okay. State whether the following statements are true or false. So first one, replacement of vacuum tubes with transistor reduce the size of a computer. The answer is true, okay. Replacement of vacuum tubes with transistor reduce the size of a computer, because first generation of computer we are using a vacuum tube, yes or no? And then second generation we are using transistor. So this statement is a true statement. Second, first generation computer used keyboard for input. Answer is false, because the keyboard input devices come in a which duration? Third generation. So the answer is false. Third, magnetic core memory were used in a second generation computer. The answer is true. Answer is true. Student, answer is true. Fourth one, operating system when they were introduced had a graphical user interface. Answer is true. Okay, operating system. There are two types of operating system, GUI and operating system. GUI is a graphical user interface, okay. GUI and CUI. There are two types of operating system. CUI means character user interface and second is a graphical user interface. So operating system when they were introduced had a graphical user interface. So answer is a true. Fifth one, semiconductor memory was used in a third generation computer. Semiconductor memory was used in the third generation of computer. Answer is true. Semiconductor memory was used in a third generation of a computer. Answer is true. Sixth one, a microprocessor is an integrated circuit. Microprocessor is an integrated circuit. The answer is false. Answer is a false. Microprocessor is not integrated circuit, student. So answer is false. Seventh one, Jack Kilby is in integrated circuit was known as CPU on a chip. False. Answer is a false. So microprocessor chip and CPU are made a computer compact enough to be kept on a desktop. Is introduced microprocessor introduced in a fourth generation. So Jack Kilby invite the fifth generation of computer, student. So here Jack Kilby integrated circuit was known as CPU on a chip. Answer is a false. Answer is false, students. So students, here you are filling the blanks and true or false is over. Okay. So cross check your answer whether it's correct or wrong. Okay students. Last lecture I give you the homework for you. Yes or no? So you cross check your answer. Students, now distinguish between, okay, distinguish between. You only write down, okay, you have to write down only these answers. I will not give you the distinguish between for you, because now you are in 7th standard, yes or no? So you only find out the answer. Its answer is very easy. So distinguish between means what? डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन मतलब क्या होता है बच्चों लोग, पता है आपको? कि हम एक दूसरे में जैसे हम लोग फ़र्क करते हैं. सपोज़ अभी एक कोई लड़का पढ़ाई में अच्छा होता है और कोई लड़का पढ़ाई में क्या होता है, कम रहता है, मतलब उसका दिमाग नहीं चलता है बराबर. तो ये हम लोग ने क्या किया, उसको डिफरेंस किया कि नहीं. कोई कोई बंदे कैसे होते, अच्छे होते दिखने में, कोई कोई दिखने में अच्छे नहीं होते, बराबर है. ऐसे हम लोग ने क्या करते, हम लोग उसमें क्या करते हैं बच्चे लोग, डिफरेंस फाइंड आउट करते. तो हम लोग को क्या करना है, डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन इज ऑल्सो सेम लाइक एज अ डिफरेंस. आपको क्या करना है, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन वैक्यूम ट्यूब्स एंड ट्रांजिस्टर विद द हेल्प ऑफ योर कंप्यूटर बुक. Okay, all the answer is given in your book only. So go through your book. Okay, then you get the answer. Okay, vacuum tube and transistor. Okay students, distinguish between मतलब क्या, difference आपको find out करना है. You have to find out the difference between. Okay. Now next is a same question. Distinguish between second one, second generation computer and third generation. So second generation हम लोग क्या what we have to write down for second generation we are using in transistor. Third generation of computer we are using, third generation computer are used in magnetic ride of the magnetic core memory. Okay, sorry students, second generation computer transistor are used, yes or no, and third generation integrated circuit. So like this, okay, you have to write down the answer in your words. Okay, so distinguish between means what, you have to find out the difference between two. Okay, दो में से आपको क्या करना है, डिफरेंस फाइंड आउट करके लिखने हैं. ओके स्टूडेंट, सो सेकेंड जनरेशन ऑफ कंप्यूटर एंड थर्ड जनरेशन ऑफ अ कंप्यूटर, डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट एंड राइट डाउन. नाउ फोर्थ वन, आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन इन 1 or 2 सेंटेंस. ओके, so students, question number 3, question number 4 and question number 5, you write down yourself. Okay students, you have to write down answer, you have to find out it and write down the answer. What is the made by the computer generation? In your first paragraph only is given this answer. Okay, next, why were the first generation computer used in size? Okay, this one answer is also given in your book. What is a supercomputer? Okay, supercomputer, page number 7. In your page number 7, the answer is given over there. Next is a what is an integrated circuit? This one answer is also given in your book. So students, you have to first read the lesson carefully and then you get the all the answer. Okay, and you, if you have doubt, you ask me in your next lecture. Okay students, and question number 5. Okay, answer the following question. These questions, look at this page students. In your question number 5, answer the following question in brief, and bracket also given, write the answer in your notebook. Here where I am, here I am. Answer the following question in brief and write the answer in your notebook. So students, these questions answer you have to write down in your notebook. So students, you have to make computer notebook subject. Okay, sorry student, you have to make a notebook for computer subject and write down these 3 questions in your notebook. Okay students, question number 5, first one, state any 5 features of third generation computer. Okay, the easy questions are there, only you have to write down the 5 features. Next, state any 5 features of the fourth generation of computer. You have to write down only 5 features. Okay, third one, what are the technology being investing for the future generation of computer? Okay, students, so 1, 2, 3. 3 questions you have to write down in your notebook, and rest of all the answers you have to write down in your that textbook only. Okay, and this is your book only. Okay, so क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, ओनली क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 आंसर आपको क्या करने हैं, नोटबुक में लिखने हैं, बाकी के आंसर्स आपको अपने बुक में ही लिखने हैं. एंड फिलिंग द ब्लैंक्स एंड मैचअप्स, सॉरी स्टूडेंट्स, फिलिंग द ब्लैंक्स एंड ट्रू और फॉल्स. I give you the answers. Okay, so rest of all the questions, like distinguish between and answer the following questions and answer in brief questions, you have to find out and write down. Okay students, okay, you understand? Okay, so if you have doubt, you ask me in your next lectures. Okay students, so here your lesson number 1, chapter number 1 is over. Computer generation. Okay students, computer generation lesson or this chapter is over here with the exercise also. Yes or no? Exercise filling the blanks and true or false question I already given for you. Yes or no? So बाकी के बचे हुए questions answer find out it and write down. Okay student, so here I will stop over here. Okay, bye and take care. Okay, bye, take care and thank you.